Hello and welcome. If I look like I just woke up, it's because I did. I'm trying to get this video done early, so just bear with me. Today I have something in that I have really been wanting to add to my collection, and I know the last video was the same. I don't know how on earth I've done this, but somehow I managed to get two things that I really wanted in my collection in the same week. So I'm super excited. I have looked for this item for a long time. I have also tried to work with people to make this, and it didn't happen. But finally, one of the people that I was trying to work with actually located a person that could help me with this, and I am just amazed. So I have a box here. That's all it is a brown box. That is all I have seen of it, and I'm ready to get into this. So I have a shelf that is fairly empty. It is right there, and I'm hoping it is tall enough. If it's not, then my shelves behind me are different sizes. So this is a little bit bigger shelf than this one, and then the one above it is a little bit bigger also. And then my shelves down here are the biggest ones. So they are in different sizes. So if I need to, I can definitely swap shelves. But I'm hoping it fits on this shelf and that everything just works out perfectly in, you know, the fantasy world. Here we are. But yeah, so let's see what we think about this. So as I said, it just came in a brown box, and I have not opened it yet, so I do not know. I am really hoping that this is exactly what I have been looking for. I may not be doing a lot of talking in this one either, because this is one of those other items that I've really been wanting. Sure, I have items that I would like to add, just as other collectors, you know. Sure, I would love to have other things, and I do have some other big items that I would like to get eventually, but I'm just not to the point of being, you know, like I have to have that item yet. I feel like I will get there eventually, but I'm just not there with that. But right now, all we had is a brown box, and it is really cushioned very well, it looks like. So this is what I have. Hopefully it's all intact and it's not broken, because if it is, I'm going to be very sad. So let's see if we can get this out of here without breaking it if it's not broken. This came wrapped very nicely. So if everything is intact, just so that you know, I have been in communications with the seller of this. They were very nice. So far, everything has been great dealing with them. It does come with your packing slit and a cord. Hopefully you can see this fairly well as I open it. That's the main thing. It is taped here on the side. So I'm gonna cut the tape, and I'm just very carefully cutting like into the tape and stuff so that I don't damage anything. I'm gonna unwrap that. Some more tape here. It is tucked underneath and taped. And if you don't know what it is, I feel like you do probably know now. I feel like in the title of this, it's probably going to tell what it is so that you know. Okay, so this is the thank you, and it's from the Magical Prop. That's the company that we got this from. And it says if you are not satisfied, to contact them. There's their Etsy code, and then this one is their Instagram code. I love their thank you cards. They're super cute. I love the gold foiling. I'm going to unwrap this little bow top carefully, because that is holding apart on there. I'm gonna just end up undoing this little side over here where the seam is, just because I'm super scared to try to lift this out of that bag, especially those little spires on top. I don't know exactly how delicate this is, but I'm thinking it's probably pretty delicate. It is not heavy by any means, which is a good thing. And this little piece just slips right off the top. And if you can see, it is lighted. It does come with a plug and an extended cord. So if you don't want to plug this in, You don't have to. You can simply just tuck this underneath and no one would ever notice it from the back especially. But here we go. It is the Ice Sculpture Castle from the Yule Ball. I cannot tell you how long I have looked for one of these, and I have really been wanting it for my shelf. But this is it. This is 3D printed. So it is made out of a clear crystal type resin, and it's just absolutely amazing. The details in it are spectacular. It is just the prettiest piece I have seen. I was really concerned. I've seen a lot of 3D printed items that ended up having the little lines in it from where it was 3D printed, and this does not have a single line in it at all. So these are definitely made to a great expectation. They are a great quality. Like I said, they are not heavy, they are lightweight. So I'm surprised at how lightweight it is, knowing that all of these pieces came shipped to me from across the country and they are all still intact. That is just amazing. So I'm going to put this on the shelf and then we're going to look at it from that part. And here we have the Yule Ball Ice Sculpture. This is the very little bit that I have on this actual shelf right now. This I just cut out of paper. I am actually going to be remaking this to where it is made out of a cardstock that is a thicker cardstock. Then I just have this one. This came from Unilima. It is one of the cards that you can get, the note cards that comes with the gold envelopes. Then I have the ice sculpture that we just got in from Magical Prop off of Etsy. These are Hermione's earrings and necklace. This is the same as what you will find on the Noble Collection website. However, these came from AliExpress. The reason I didn't order these from Noble Collection is because they don't come with a case or a stand, and they were around $50 a piece for each one of these, depending on which metal you got them in. And these ended up running like $2 and $5 a piece. And I was also able to get these little stands to put them in for around $1 a piece. So that is why I ended up buying these. So these are the ones that I ended up getting. I normally buy from Noble, and I would love to have Noble's version, but they look identical from what I have seen in the park. So I really couldn't see spending the extra money on that. In turn, I was able to get these and kind of put that money towards this. So if that makes sense to collectors that try to collect on a budget, then you would understand. And so there you have it, the ice sculpture from the Yule Ball. Now, as you can tell, my Yule Ball shelf is very sparse. I have a lot of room still for it, but I do still have a few items that I would like to get or to have made. And so it will eventually get more pieces put on it, just as several of the other ones are. Some of my shelves are fairly full, and then I have some that have hardly anything on them. And some of them are just kind of like just stuff that I have been gifted or purchased, and they don't really have an actual home. And so that's kind of what that is right now. But as my collection grows, I will turn those shelves into actual shelves. And so there you are. But as I said, I have been looking for this item for a long time. It does light up. It does have LED lights in it. I do not have wiring for my shelves to be able to light up each and every shelf. Eventually, I may get it put in to where I can, mainly because I do collect like the Department 56 pieces that all light up. But I don't have that right now. So I didn't really feel a need to wire the shelves at this point. I was just planning on getting little lights to put up in the top of these that basically are battery operated that have a remote. But now that I see things like this, I'm thinking maybe I should have wiring put into them. And it's not too late. I can still do it. But I went ahead and grabbed a battery pack and just plugged this in. It's just a regular USB. So I just grabbed one of our travel battery packs and plugged it in. It does look blue on the camera, but when I look at it in person, it just looks white. So I'm not really sure why it's showing up blue, but I like it. I'll show you a little closer up. That is what it looks like lit up. I think it's really pretty. There's a real close-up of it so that you can see, but I really love it. I am super happy to have this in my collection. As I said, this was something that I have been wanting to get for a long time and had been searching for. I found other ones that just weren't very detailed, and they just weren't exactly what I was looking for. So it wasn't that I wasn't finding anything, it's just that I wasn't finding what I was looking for. And so this one is truly what I was looking for. I don't know that I will keep these lights turned on just because I'm not sure that I like each individual little bulb shining through it. But I could always get, because it's hollow on the inside, I could always get one of the little tap lights and put underneath it and turn it on. And that may be what I do the next time I go somewhere, is just get one to see what it looks like. But if I do that and I get the lights that go underneath here that are remote controlled, then I could always put one underneath the sculpture, and when the shelves light up, that would light up as well. And that's really what I'm thinking I am going to do now that I'm sitting here saying it out loud. That just happens sometimes. Sometimes I just don't have any real ideas as to what I want to do until I actually say it out loud, and then I'm like, yes, that is it. That's what we're doing. I love it. I think they did a great job. Can't wait to see what else they have on their Etsy shop. I'm super excited that I found this. I'm very thankful for those who helped me to try to find what I was looking for. When you know you can't create something or you don't have the time, and yet you take the time to help someone find what they're looking for, no charge whatsoever, just happy to help. That is one of the best things that you could possibly do for a person. It just means so much, and I, for one, am very appreciative of having help like that in this world. There are so many bad things that happen, and I'm definitely not going to get this video down, but the good things that happen are what I try to focus on, and that definitely is a good thing. So thank you so much for all of your help. Please leave a comment down below and let me know, have you ordered from Magical Prop on Etsy? What did you get? Do you love it as much as this? You know, let me know if you have another Etsy shop or another person that you know that makes these beautiful pieces that would be great for the display shelves. Leave it in a comment. We would like to know. If you make them and you would like for us to see what you make, let us know. That being said, I hope you have a wonderful day, and remember, we love you.